I know some of you may be thinking, ¿Qué sabe este chico blanco de esto? And to that I say, you got me there. Hello everyone, let's get into the video. Tonight is the evening of September 1st, 2025. Tonight we will be listening to Kali Uchis's 5th or 6th studio album titled Sincerely. As for the songs I have already listened to on this album, I have listened to All I Can Say and Sunshine and Rain. So the past videos I've done for that, I will include them in this one. I have never done a full Kali Uchis video on this channel before. I just listened to Jennie's Ruby album, and she is featured on Ruby as well as Childish Gambino. So I think I'm familiar in that regard, or like this channel is familiar in that regard. But as for me, what did you say? What? Oh, I didn't hear you. So yes, I may or may not be a listener. Also, I got the CD a few weeks ago. No, I actually got this a few days ago, actually. And there's a special note in here that oh my gosh, it's fine. It's fine. I almost thought I broke it. It has a little envelope right here. So it says, "May you love without fear of being hurt, know peace without fear of fighting, and find home without constantly searching to belong." The expectations I have for this album, I remember she teased it back in March of this year, and I believe she said it was an English studio album, because Orquídeas was only in Spanish, because she was like, let me give you something, my English-speaking people, okay. There are no credited featured artists on the album. Who knows, but there might be some surprise that is uncredited. We will see. Maybe Don Toliver will make an appearance. I'm not banking on it though. I feel like she got this album up pretty fast. I think she gave birth last year, and then she got right back in that studio and started recording. I think that's all I have to say for now, but please check out the links in the description. I will add some new ones by the time this video comes out. I will keep that updated as needed. I encourage you all to check that out, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the album. All right, the first track on Sincerely is titled Heaven is a Home. I missed her singing so much, but it really hasn't been that long. Yes, exactly. Give her privacy. Stay away from her house and her baby. Give her space, come on. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. Is track 1 going to transition into track 2? Well, yes. That was Heaven is a Home. What a pleasant start to the album. But I actually think I was paying attention to the lyrics, so let me see if I can extrapolate, explicate, explain. One of those words are gonna make sense. The song's POV is telling of a significant other who is saying that they feel most comfortable with their significant other, and whenever they are with them, they feel like they're at home. They just want privacy and security. That is not asking for too much. That was track 1. We're gonna move on. The next track on the album is titled Sugar, Honey, Love. Wait. The way that the song sounds, I'm picturing all of the materials that would make it whole, that would accompany the song, that would make it a more fulfilling experience. Like when you hear this song, I don't know, maybe you're in the bathtub, maybe you're not, maybe you're at the dinner table and it's like early in the morning and you light some candles around the house. It smells maybe like lavender and vanilla, and you had some nice like hot lemon tea that you poured some honey in, and you're just sipping it in the morning. It's like maybe 8:30 or 9 in the morning. Nobody's up. You're just by yourself. Everyone's still asleep, or maybe you live by yourself. Maybe the animals have already like started their day, and you're listening to this song, and you're like, light up. I don't know why I did like the cigarette motion, but yeah, do you all see the vision? Because I do. Also, she has such a nice speaking voice and also a nice singing voice. Like, I have yet to hear something that sounds less than heavenly from her. That was Sugar Honey Love. It sounds like our POV has a very deep understanding of her loved one, or the love is kind of like a ride or die kind of situation. Where I'm getting that from, tell me who can I trust? There's another one, swear at this point I've seen it all, so nothing shocks me anymore. Sick and tired of betrayal, tell me who can I trust? And I did all my time for a crime that wasn't mine, made it out alive, and now I'm letting the sun shine on me in my sweet sugar honey love. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the POV is talking about her baby. Yeah, I guess now the perspective of this album is gonna maybe change a little bit. I don't think it'd be too far off to come to the conclusion that her baby was an inspiration for some of the lyrics on this album. Might be a hot take, but I don't know. You all can dispute with me in the comments. Or not, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's another one that I have no notes on. I would revisit it. The next track on the album is titled Lose My Cool. She's like, I don't care who knows. I'm gonna lose my cool. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about you. Okay. I'm gonna just make this small comment. Doesn't really say much for the lyrics of the song, but as I'm listening to this song, I'm also picturing a film that I watched a few months ago. It is called Contempt by Jean-Luc Godard. Brigitte Bardot is the main star of it. I think the film was shot near Capri, like off the coast of like Italy. The landscape and the way that movie was shot was so, I don't know, just breathtaking, honestly. Yeah, I really think the movie was just an excuse for Jean-Luc Godard to film in Italy, because the story is kind of wild. In Tyrant, she mentions Bridget Bardot, Bridget Bardot, dun, 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 dun. Your love is kind of like a kaleidoscope. I don't wanna fall. What? What? I don't know. I might put like a few images or like still images and then from that film, and you all can make that decision. We're slowing it down more. We just listened to Lose My Cool. Well, usually in these videos that I make, I'm usually like, I'm lost in the production. I don't know what the song was about. I don't know what it is. I'm really paying attention while also not losing focus of what the song is about. The production is not distracting at all. I wouldn't say bump into it, but I am grooving along. From what I understand, this song is about our POV not really wanting to beat around the bush, I suppose. Like our POV isn't waiting to look composed or something like that. They're not afraid to let the person that they are interested in, that they are interested. You know, I may seem poised, but once I see you, it's a wrap. Honestly, no notes, and I have a feeling that we might have a consistent track record throughout the album. Who knows, that might be too early to say, but the next track on the album is titled It's Just Us. And I'm going to go back a few seconds from the previous track, and then we're going to go into track 4. She was 16 in the middle of Miami. She got kicked out. Well, that's not. This is what I'm about to say is single people talking. Or maybe it could be people that just got out of a relationship and then they see all these couples around them and they're like, man, I'm sick of you guys. Like, I see all these people in love and like, I am not in a relationship. I don't want to see a Valentine's box. I don't want to see chocolate. I don't want to see ribbons or balloons. I'm sick. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. Like, our POV is just in love. They don't care who knows about it. But I hear this and I'm not like, oh my gosh, like, I don't care. But I hear this and I'm like, aw, this is like really genuine. It's very sweet. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This music just sounds like it smells good. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? That makes sense to me. There's no like sense association with the songs. I don't know what it is. It just, the songs sound like they smell good. That probably doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Anyway, that was It's Just Us. We're gonna move on. The next track on the album is titled For You. Alright. Interesting metaphor. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, this doesn't really have anything to do with the song we're listening to, but I haven't mentioned how much I really like the album cover. It's very, how would I describe it? Pastel is not the right word. Glossy, that's the word I'm looking for. If it was like a physical, like if it had like a texture to it, it would feel smooth and silky. Okay, boom. Check it out. Editing me, you better not put that Anthony Mackie meme in here. I swear. We're not doing that again. That was For You. Oh, what is that? How does that other song go? Wait, actually, I can look at the lyrics, actually. Oh, right. It's a Bryan Adams song. That's what it is. Okay, yes, it's that Bryan Adams song, but it has that Kelly Uchis spin on it. Not really. I don't really feel like she had that song. She's like, well, on my Sincerely album, I want to have a song that has like a rock kind of twist to it, but wanted to put my own like Kelly Uchis Coochie's twist on it. That Bryan Adams song that hits, I'm gonna do my own version of it. Not at all. I just can't help but make that completely out of pocket connection because there's no really like real correlation with that, I guess. I don't know why I said that. The next track on the album is titled Silk Lingerie. 'Cause Ooh, this is so like sultry. Complicated and flawed. Calucci's where? She wakes up flawless, posts up, run around in that, bossing on that, this dominant. Okay, you're done. Oh, this song is so sensual. Like a little bit of a twist, or a little bit of a difference in like in the theme, what we've heard so far. Does that make any sense? I'm gonna hope it does. I think this one is the first one that this one is gonna have to grow on me. Yeah, all of the past songs we have heard so far are ones that I would seek out to listen to and would add to a playlist, but this one so far is the only one where I'm like, I think I'm gonna need some more time with you. Again, it sounds beautiful. Yeah, again, like I said, I think I'm going to need a little bit more time with this one. All right, the next track on the album is titled Territorial. Ooh, all right. I get territorial. I get protected, as you should. Totally. The way the song sounds feels very like film noir kind of feel to it. Black and white. I see the vision. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here, this part right here, she about to throw hands. She's about to throw some hands. Why would I come respectfully about you disrespecting me? My claws come out fast when they try to crawl to my territory. See, I'm a lover, but I'll go to war about mine toe to toe. I'll use your face to mop the floor, get me out of character. Okay, it sounds like our POV is like, push me. I want you to hit me in the face. Just antagonize me a little bit more so I can like, so I have an excuse to like retaliate and put the pedal to the metal. But yeah, she gets protective. And like I mentioned earlier, as you should. Okay, I really like that one. That one was really good. I like the lyrical content too. And I liked how, I don't know, I haven't seen a song with a title like Territorial before, but it works. I don't know. Not much to say about it other than what I already said, but this one is a standout track. The next track on the album is titled Fall Apart. Wait, why did the beginning sound like, hold on. Okay, I immediately went like, okay, the beginning of Fall Apart sounds like the beginning of Read Your Mind by, what's my nickname for her? Oh yeah, Foul Mouth Blondie. That's my nickname for Miss Carpenter. Yeah, anyway, never mind. That was Fall Apart. Let me think. The best way I can describe it is a song that I would listen to on shuffle within the album. It's not a song that I would skip within shuffle, but it's not a song that I would seek out to listen to, at least not right now. I think the verses became a little bit repetitive, at least for me. She just kind of reiterated the same point. Do you love me even if I fall apart? When I don't necessarily have good days. But yes, Fall Apart, it's a song that I think I'm gonna need more time with. The next track on the album is titled All I Can Say. Past Me already did a reaction to the song, so we're gonna let Past Me take it away. We just heard Fall Apart, and we're gonna hear All I Can Say for the first time. Oh yeah, it's June 8th, 2025. The album released almost about a month ago. I think it'll be some time before I sit down to listen to this album in full. Anyway, we're gonna hear the song. This feels really like 50s. Like 50s, like jazz music? I don't know, it's just very reminiscent of the 1950s. I don't know if that, what was the intention? I don't know. Imagine listening to this song while it's raining. It just fits the atmosphere just perfectly. That was All I Can Say, and all she's really saying is, I'm not gonna apologize for the way that I love you. I have my unique way of doing that. Let me look at these lyrics real quick. I'm not sorry for the way that I love or the heart that I have. I'm not sorry for the dreams that I dream or the life that I live, because it all belongs to me. I'm not sorry for the way that I am. No, she doesn't have to apologize for working hard and working towards something that she has dreamed for so long. So no one's gonna take that away from you. I do like the song. It's something that I'm gonna revisit. The official music video for All I Can Say was released about 4 weeks ago. It has about 2.9 million views. Let's watch it. Oh yeah, this is like... How's she being moved right now? Is she sitting down or is she standing up? Maybe she's on a scooter. I don't know. It has like a little bit of like country twang to it. Actually, yes, it does have a little bit of country twang to it. Wait a minute. I think I might be onto something. That was the All I Can Say music video. So far, I've only heard Sunshine and Rain, and this one, nothing has beat Sunshine and Rain so far. The music video was okay. I mean, it was just her looking absolutely stunning. Like, what do you want me to say? What can I say? All I can say is how stunning she looks. Okay. Let me see. I want to look at all the videos for Orquídeas real quick. Orquídeas. The Labios Mordidos with Karol G. That video. Fire. Dude, that video is hot. Let me just appreciate this music video and this album for what it is. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna listen to the entire album, but it'll be this year, sometime this year. I don't remember too much from what I said in that video, but from what I remember, I do remember liking it, so that's all I really have to go off of. But yeah, we're gonna move on. The next track on the album is titled Daggers. Didn't she have a boy? Did Kelly have a boy? I thought she had a boy. That song feel like backhanded though, I don't know. Like you're too sweet for your own good. Like, I don't really think that the intention of this song is to be patronizing or condescending. I do think from where the song is coming from, it's from a good place and from genuine care for the subject. Too dumb to know what he's got. You're just too loyal, too sweet. You lay yourself at his feet and tell me all for what? Okay, anyway. Dang, who hurt her? Man, that's rough. I'm sorry, man. Whoa, hold on. We moved on so fast. We just finished listening to Daggers. Yeah, this one is kind of along the same lines as Fall Apart. It's not a song I think I would skip when listening to the album on shuffle. Before we move on so fast, so we had lyrics like, they shoot daggers from their eyes at my pretty baby, 'cause she's sweet as cherry pie and they can't have a slice. You're just too loyal, too sweet, you lay yourself at his feet and tell me all for what? You keep crying on the phone to me. How can I tell you to leave 100,000 times? It sounds like from an older sister's perspective to maybe a baby sister, and how the younger sister is dealing with love in her own life, and the older sister's like, get out of there, girl. This guy, oh, he may be good for your health, but oh, he's bad for business. Shut up, please. It's not the right time. It's not the right time for this. When I think daggers, it's like threatening. Like the connotation of that, they shoot daggers from their eyes, it doesn't have a very pleasant connotation. I usually think of like a piercing gaze, or someone's not really looking at you with the right intentions, if you know what I mean. Like all these people want this person's cherry pie, but oh, they cannot have a slice because you don't get the rights to these goods, okay? The next track on the album is titled Angels All Around Me. Oh, what? Love is action. Show me with your actions instead of your words. But both can coincide. I don't know, something about this song reminds me of Red Moon and Venus a lot. Oh, I think it's Endlessly and Love Between. Those two songs remind me of this one. I really like this one so far. Yeah, but we're gonna keep listening. We're going back. Hold on. There was a transition within the song. Oh, turn it up. Dude! Man! This song! We just listened to Angels All Around Me. That one is the standout track. I will be seeking that one out to listen to. Dude, that is the R&B Kali Uchis that I am very familiar with. Okay. So she's basically saying there are angels all around me. I am always protected. Whether or not God was in the mix, that is between her and God. But that's how I understood it. Like, there are angels all around me. God is watching out for me. And I have trust and I have faith that I am being protected. The next track on the album is titled Breeze. That's definitely a Bible verse. Background? Where have you all been? Breeze, I hear you. I hear you. That was Breeze. I liked it. I would add it to a playlist, and yeah, it has a really like graceful feeling to it. It's something I would seek out to listen to. The next track on the album is titled Sunshine and Rain. Past Me has already listened to this song, so we're gonna let Past Me take it away. Today is May 10th, 2025. The album released yesterday. Yeah, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and hear Sunshine and Rain. No, I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was Sunshine and Rain. I'm gonna stand up. Kind of teary-eyed. I didn't no tear has rolled down. But this song just sounded so healing. Sunshine and Rain, we go through the storm. I have a new sense of clarity. The world needs an epiphany. We need to realize what is actually important in life instead of bickering about these little minute issues that in the big scheme of things are not what's important. It's easy to love those who are easy to love. It's the ones that are hard to love is the people that need it the most. It's so easy to be giving of yourself to those who can reciprocate it and the people that are nice to you back. I don't know, when someone is not being nice to you, but then you continuously show love, that's where it gets really difficult. Speak bad about you. You got to, I wish you roses. I wish you roses. I forgot how the chorus sounds, but you gotta wish them roses. I really like the song. I do think that if I'm in a very sentimental, I tried saying it twice and I still messed it up. If I'm in a sentimental mood, in a very sensitive mood, this one, it's Niagara Falls. Okay. We're about to watch this video, all right? You ready? Because I am. The Sunshine and Rain music video was released about a month ago. It has... Okay, my vision is really not doing it as of recent. Because even from here, I'm like, does the 6 look like an 8? Or vice versa? It has 2.6 million views about a month ago. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Good morning, sunshine.
She lives in Karma. Karma's up. You shouldn't know. Sorry. We're not doing good this too long now. Yeah, this song's gonna make me cry one of these days. Yeah. Get your coin. Oh, get your coin twice. Alright. I really like this. Drop. You know, why don't the meteorologists look like this? Why don't they look like Callie in these big accentuated hairstyles and these big vibrant get-ups and start reporting the news? It's gonna be 77 degrees and sunny, and meanwhile people in Orange County, you all are gonna experience 7.8 magnitude earthquake. Get outside in a field, get away from big buildings, and maybe don't stay indoors. Be away from the city. I really like this video. I really like the set design. She is just reporting on the weather, telling you all what's up. But yeah, we're gonna keep watching. Oh, she's like, don't leave. I'll give you a pay raise. I'll pay you more than the men. Man, Callie Uchis really loves her bathtub. Oh yeah, get you a girl who can do all of these. That was the Sunshine and Rain music video. You know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm going to like it. Someone says she finally sung What Happens After the Storm. Yeah, I really like the song and I really like the video. It's something that I would totally go back and watch again. Wow, I honestly was not expecting an album so quickly. I mean, Orquídeas released last year, and now we have a new album a whole year later. She gave birth, and she's like, I'm ready to write that album. I'm at home all day. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to write and record, and I'm going to make this album.
Dead to Me definitely should have been a single, and
I can't believe I just got that. That's all for me. I think we're going to let future me take it away. All right, and we are finally on the last track on Sincerely, and it is an acronym. So in case I am incorrect, ILYSMIH, it is track 14, and I'm going to guess it means I love you so much, it hurts.
My baby made me realize that nothing else even matters. So much it hurts.
I was right.
And I can't stop the tears. Life was really bad.
Stop! No, this is so sweet. Parenthood really changes you. Like, it really changes your perspective on life. I definitely sympathize with her experience on this. Another human that is of your blood, that is your new family, like, that's God's work. That's God's work. Granting life. Life is a beautiful thing. I've heard like many accounts of people that have become mothers for the first time and then they have their baby and the account is something like, I didn't know I could love a person this much. Like, it's bursting out of my chest. Like, I have so much emotion for this baby. Motherhood is a beautiful thing.
It took some time, but this remembers with all the pain. 'Cause living proved the dreams to come true.
I'd be a great backup, like, extra in like the performance of this or something. I got the moves down. Wait, I think her baby has writing credit on the song. So I have the two songwriters and then Callie's real name, and then we have Pooks. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Or maybe it's a nickname of another songwriter. I don't know. I understood it as a little cute nickname for her baby. It should be the end of the video by now, so I'm here to interject and talk about the deluxe version of Sincerely, titled Sincerely PS, which was released on October 3rd, 2025. With the release of the deluxe, we have songs like All of the Good, Cherry on Top, and Whispers of the Wind. And then we have two features, which are Pretty Promises, featuring Mariah the Scientist, and then Cry About It, featuring Raven Lenae. The latter being the promotional single to promote the deluxe album, which was back in September, if I remember correctly, with a performance on the Tonight Show. I think that one's probably the favorite one out of all the deluxe tracks. And even though they are, I guess, additional tracks, sometimes you'll understand why some of the tracks were included on a deluxe album. In general, whenever there's a standard version and then there is a deluxe version, then we can see why, okay, maybe these songs were created during the process of it, but then maybe just didn't fit among the standard tracks, but they need to find a home somewhere. Yeah, I guess I'm just making this just to let you all know that I did listen to it and I'm going to talk about it, but really I feel like the songs are fine as is. I mean, I'll definitely listen to them more. I will say this, I really like Cry About It because it had Spanish lyrics and then lyrics in English. It reminded me a lot of, I think some songs off of Red Moon and Venus, and especially Isolation. But I'm just glad to see that Raven is getting the moment to shine this year in 2025. But I've been on the Raven train back in 2022. So yeah, I'm glad that you all are discovering her voice and her music. But yes, Love Me Not is a bop and a half, but we already knew that. I think that's really all I have to say about the deluxe tracks. I think personally, I still prefer the standard artwork. I think the diamonds, like the diamond bath, is an interesting concept. No, it's pretty artwork, but I think I personally prefer the standard version. The standard artwork is what I mean. Anyway, we are going to let Past Me take it away. And we have come to the conclusion of Sincerely by Kali Uchis. Let's talk about I Love You So Much It Hurts real quick. I think this is a song that's along the same lines as Daggers and Fall Apart. It's something that I would listen to within the album. Right now, it's not something I'm going to seek out to listen to. For right now, at least. Shall we go over the song that I liked on this album? Altogether, we have Heaven is a Home, Sugar Honey Love, Lose My Cool, It's Just Us, Territorial, All I Can Say, Angels All Around Us, Breeze, Sunshine and Rain. So that is that 9 out of the 14 songs? That's 9 out of the 14 songs. This album felt like a dedication, not only to the loyal listeners that have been following her for years and to the people that are closest to her. This album sounded very healing. Like, it just felt very at peace and very content and, if anything, very grateful. I'm so happy for her. That's the most important, the baby. She has a baby. I think with Isolation, it was kind of went into details of maybe her upbringing or like some inspirations, like music wise and then personally wise. And I think there was like a lot of struggle and a lot of things that needed to be let go of. Like Dead to Me, for example, like she's closing off this person, like, you're dead to me, I want nothing to do with you, I've closed that chapter of my life, like I really don't want anything to do with you. Maybe there was some like resentment there initially, but then the song was kind of like about putting that in the past, letting it go, because if you hold that grudge, if you keep it with you, it just brings you down as well. From like track 1 to track 5, it definitely was very honeymoon phase-esque, and the tone kind of switched with Silk Lingerie when it became a little bit more sensual and sultry. Like, maybe there was some love element, but she was also like, well, this cherry pie, you can have a slice, okay? You can have the whole pie if you would like to. Yes, I have love to give, which also means that I'm going to protect the one that I care deeply about. Territorial, angels all around me. Yeah, I think there was like a little bit of a tone shift because the POV, I guess, changed maybe with Daggers, or at least that's how I understood it. This is a really great album. Honestly, I could have just listened to it on my own and it probably would have been fine. But yeah, I guess I am glad that I decided to make this video. I feel like Kali Uchis doesn't really fit in the mainstream pop category / bracket. It's hard to pick. Isolation, yeah, by far, it is #1 favorite Kali Uchis album. In case you all didn't know, I haven't really talked about this before, but back in undergrad, I took a English grammar and usage class, and I did a paper, or an etymology paper, over the word isolation. And I kind of talked about the origin of the word and what are some definitions of it and how other like cultures and perhaps maybe regions have used the word, or maybe like the root word of it. And I cited the themes of isolation in my etymology paper. The lore runs deep. I think that was like at least 4 years ago at this point. Well done, Kali Uchis and all the collaborators involved. Y'all did your thing. The album sounds like it smells good. What did you all think of Sincerely by Kali Uchis? What were your favorite songs? And what were your favorite videos? Do you have a favorite Kali Uchis project? Also, let me know in the comment section. But I think that's all from me for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.